following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hello and welcome to another edition of our program, CHW In Action, with your host, your CHW, Rafael Calderon. As always, I like to point out that CHW stands for Community Health Worker in Action, because I'm always in action trying to be useful to my community of Nashua, Manchester, New Hampshire, the whole state of New Hampshire, and the entire New England region. And I want to dedicate this show specifically, well, I just say to all my friends that watch my show. And I want to say thank you to Access Nashua and their staff, because they helped make this happen. Okay, I want to say thanks to Dick Gagnon, he's the director, to Dan, to Pete, to Harland, to Paul, who I haven't seen in a few days. But it's a beautiful team of people here that come together and make something wonderful happen. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for allowing me to bring this program to the communities that I love, and to even beyond the communities that I love, communities that I'm beginning to get to know better. Okay. One more dedication that I want to make is I want to dedicate this program. It's to my family and friends, close friends. We are in the holidays. 2 days ago it was Christmas, and soon New Year Eve will come to us. So thank you all. Thank you to my family. Thank you to my friends. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to the new love in my life. I cannot use her name because she's very shy, but I call her my beautiful flower. My beautiful flower, thank you so much for coming into my life, completing my wheel of life philosophy. You are my companionship. I love you, and I thank you for being in my life. You're awesome. Okay, now, why do I have all my toys here for you? I call them toys because I like to have fun with them. These are my life coaching tools. And I'm mixing my life coaching with my community health work. And the difference between them is that a life coach is basically someone that can help you make the most out of yourself so that you can live your life at your best. And a community health worker is someone who is a bridge between the community and the healthcare system. I'd like to be clear and say that I'm a non-clinical community health worker, meaning that everything that I talk about when I work with people, when I help people, live a healthier lifestyle, I do it in a non-clinical way, because I'm not licensed to do any clinical work. But I am licensed to educate someone on healthcare, how to live a healthier lifestyle, to avoid chronic diseases, to manage chronic diseases, and to simply to enjoy their lives better. It's a simple proven fact. When you're healthy, you can enjoy your life better. It's that simple. When you're not healthy, you have to do a lot of stuff to try to keep up with yourself, because your body is not at 100%. So my job, or my goal, or my mission, my passion really, as a community health worker, is to be useful to you, to help you create your ideal lifestyle, be a living a healthier lifestyle. And along the way, I've met a lot of wonderful people, a lot of wonderful organizations that help me accomplish my goal. I want to take a minute to say thank you as well. When I said thank you to my friends, I included my two friends, Barbara and Cholet from Body and Brain Yoga Taishi Studio in Lawrence, Massachusetts, Riverwalk. But I want to thank them also because they are sponsoring me again. They're sponsoring this TV show. So they are helping me to bring that message of, of love, happiness, health, a new level of consciousness in which we all love ourselves so much that we want to make ourselves healthy. And once we're healthy and we have energy to do the things that we want to do, so that we can share that energy with those that we love. And those that we love in all different kinds of love, including those that we love in our communities. So thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Cholet. Thank you, Body and Brain, for sponsoring me once again. And I want to dedicate a special moment of this TV show to, more than to promote, is to let be known a campaign that Body and Brain is now working on, that I want to help promote and I want to be a part of. It's called the 1 Minute App, and I will touch on that in 1 second. Before I go too deep into that, I want to just make the point that 2017 is about to end. It's been an interesting year for me, a lot of ups and downs. I made some friends, I lost some acquaintances, I gained some businesses, I lost some contracts. It's been up and down. But through it all, my family has been there for me, my friends have been there for me, my beautiful flower has been there for me. And I'm just grateful for every single minute of this year, every hour, every day, every week, every month. I thank God. I thank you for being there for me. Okay, so all these tools, I'm going to touch on them a little bit one by one, but all these tools are designed to be part of a healthy class for free that will make available to anyone that wants it. I want everyone to be healthy. I want everyone to live their lives at their best. The class will be free, but these tools, they will be available at a price because they're not all mine, right? But the classes will show people, anyone that wants to join the class, that they are useful and they can help. Okay, so the idea of this TV show is I want to be used. I want to show how I want to be useful to my community, and I want to say, well, I've said thank you for all the support and all the love on 2017, and 2018 is going to be even greater because now I have all these tools. You see, I have been a community health worker now for about 3 years, and I have learned a lot along the way. And everything that I've learned, I have put to good use to be useful to people. I think that's what life is all about. I read it from Albert Einstein that said, "Only a life lived in the usefulness of others." No, I'm sorry. I think it was Albert Einstein that said, "Only a life lived for others or in the service of others is worth living." I want my life to be worth it, so that's why I'm useful to as many people as I can. Okay? Now, going back to my friends Barbara and Chole from Body and Brain at Riverwalk in Lawrence, Massachusetts, they want to promote a new level of consciousness in which people go inside and find themselves and connect with themselves and be the best version of themselves that they can be. Because once people feel good inside, they want others to feel good as well. And so that worked with me. When I met them last year, they taught me stuff that I didn't even know. They got me into yoga. I was never into yoga. I didn't know anything about it, but they got me into it. They introduced me into the belly button healing wand. If you've been following my TV show for the last year, you'll see that I talk a lot about it. In the last few months, we kicked off a campaign to try to get this belly button tool into as many hands as possible. So I have visited many places and I have shown videos of many people using it because it does work. There are many benefits to using a belly button healing tool, and this is what I'm talking about, right? And I'll go into more details, but this is the belly button healing tool, belly button healing. Well, it's supposed to be wand, right? It's belly button healing wand, but I call it a tool because it's useful, because it can help you, and it's simple. All you do is you do this for 3 to 5 minutes a day. Well, 3 times a day, 3 to 5 minutes. This is all you do. You don't have to like stab your belly button. You just push it like this, and then if you do it for enough time, you will start feeling something. I promise you. I promise you. I have shown this to many people. I have had people practice it, and every single person that has done it from 3 to 5 minutes has told me, "I feel something. I want this. How can I get it?" And then we'll come into that moment when I say, "Well, you can get it. It's $99." And the people say, "Whoa, $99." And I say, "Well, just think about investing in your own health. But don't make a decision now. Just let me know later." But that's what I find a lot, is that people know that it works, but they are having, some people, because some have purchased it, some people have reservations about making the investment. So that's why I'm offering the classes for free. Anyone can borrow the belly button healing wand for 6 weeks if they come to my classes. And it's hard for me to believe that once someone knows that this thing is making their lives better, that they're not going to invest on it. Some people want to invest on it, but they cannot afford it. That's why we do have a donation system. But that donation system, where we donate, well, not me, Change Your Energy, the place where the wands come from, they donate wands to like groups. Like, for example, I'm about to teach a class to seniors in Hooksett, New Hampshire, and I've got 15 of these donated so that people can use them, right? But if you want to buy it, if you want to own it, then it's $99. But again, this is not about selling it to you. I'm just trying to make the point that it's not free. The classes are free. The tools are not free. And I have to be clear just to avoid any miscommunication. But what I'm trying to promote, basically, is that all these tools will make your life better. So now you know. So I'm going to go through each one of those things. Before I do that, let me tell you the latest thing that I got from Body and Brain, from Barbara and Cholet. Okay? So this is called the 1 Minute app. And I'm going to try to play with it. Let me see if I can do it right. Can you see it? Okay. So this is the 1 minute app, and Dick is helping me in the studio with the cameras. I'm trying to be as good as I can. So this 1 minute app is really going to help you become healthier. Okay, let me see if I can set it up for you. It's kind of hard to see, so let me see if I can go to my big camera. So basically, you go in and you tap up. You see, it gives you 3. Let me see if I can show you closer. You have those choices, right? In this one, you have core strengthening, stress release, and weight management. Let's say that I wanted to use the stress management. It gives me all these hours, and all I have to do is choose one of them and activate this app. Right now, every hour for 1 minute and 1 minute only, this app is going to come on, right? And when it comes on, you simply do the exercise. Let me see if I can set one up for you. Okay, I'm going to try to set one up. Let's see. Right now, so I can show you, and forgive me, I'm not looking at you. I really want to show you how easy it is. And I know it's from afar. In fact, I promise you, next week, well, the following week, because next week is New Year's Eve, and I don't know if I'll be around. But I will do a TV show on this so you can see better, right? But you click on it, right? It's right now. Let me see. It's 5:51. So let me set it up for 5:52, and hopefully we'll have it go off live so you can see, right? So now it's set up. I'll keep talking to you and I'll keep it on. Hopefully it's going to go off, and when it goes off, then I'll try to show it to you. But that's all you do, okay? In fact, I'm going to put it here so that we can talk, okay? So it's right here. When it goes off, I'll show it to you. But it's simple app. It's a very simple app that's very useful. It's only 1 minute. So how do you get it? You go to www.1minunchange.life/river walk. River walk with a capital R. And don't worry, at the end of this TV program, you have my contact information. You can feel free to contact me, and I will tell you about it. In fact, I'll even send you a link. Send me an email, right? Send me an email. The information, again, is at the end of my TV show. It's kiskeya@gmail.com. But send me an email, and I'll be happy to send you the link, okay? And don't mind me. I'm keeping an eye on that. So basically, what you have here, let me see if I can show it again. I wish I had a model. You know, a few weeks ago, I had a lovely young lady. Her name, right here. Her name is Angelis Rivera, and she's gonna help me with this. I wish I had Tari, okay, but Tari is so busy with her family and traveling so much that I don't know. These things, they need to be shown by good-looking people, okay? And these ladies are lovely because it's how it is, right? That's how you have models, so people can notice things better. I'm not a model. I'm just a guy that likes to help, okay? But basically, with this 1 minute app, right, I can basically help anyone that wants to make their life better. I can, well, not me, the process, the system would, okay? So I'm waiting for the alarm to see if it goes off, and if it goes off, then I'll tell you. One thing I can show you, see, it automatically went to 6:52. I put in 5:52. So it must have been that the minute that I put in 5:52, it's switching to 5:53, and it's set up to be 1 hour at a time. But again, let me see if I can show you in this camera. You see, let me make it straight. There we go. Can I pull out? Let me pull out. Wow. This is not as easy as you think it is. Okay, see? So you have the lady that would do the exercise. Is the lady? Yeah. And man, I would give anything to make it work right now. But it's okay. You can see how it works. You can see the times. Okay? So it goes off in 1 minute. So let's say that you're stressed out in life in general. You're bored with your work. You're bored with something. You just don't feel happy about yourself and about life. You set up this app, 1 minute, and you have many choices of exercises. You can do core, strengthening, weight management. You can do stress relief. You can do belly button, what I just did, what you use the one for. You can do it with your hands. Many things that you can do with this app. And the best thing is that it's free. It's a free app. If you go to www.1minunchange.life/riverwalk with a capital R, and you click on it, it's going to bring you to the 1 minute change app, and you can sign up, and you can have this app for free. So here's the thinking that I have, right? So if you are dealing or living with a chronic condition, or if you are depressed, or if you are unhappy with your life, you start with this. You start with this 1 minute up. You start 1 minute a day. You set it up, it's going to go off on every hour for 1 minute. You can always change the time, right? So you do that. On top of that, you get used to doing belly button healing, 3 to 5 minutes a day. And I'll tell you, you do it for a week, you will feel the effects. That's what this is all about. Let me see if I can reach out over here. See? That's what this is all about. This is how you get. This is the belly button one. Belly button one. It comes in this box. It comes with a book, right? Instructions on how to use it, and it comes with a little video too sometimes. So it's a nice tool. It comes prepared. This thing can make your life better. So in between this box, this package, I know a lot of people say, why don't you promote this for Christmas? And I said, well, because it takes time to do a marketing campaign. And I've had to do so many other things, and I've been teaching so many classes that I couldn't put a good campaign together to promote this for Christmas. But guess what? Next year is about to start. Okay? What do most people do for New Year? Everybody makes all these plans for the new year. Okay? Well, here's a way that you can get started. And one thing that I can tell you is, now you know about the 1 minute up, right? Now you know about the belly button. What I did is to make things more interesting. I got myself a Samsung Gear VR, virtual reality, right? So what I'm doing now is when I approach people and I tell them about the 1 minute app and about the belly button healing wand and about how to create an ideal lifestyle, right? By living a healthier lifestyle. This is what it says here. Create your ideal lifestyle by living a healthier lifestyle. You can do that by using, let me make sure you see it, by using Rafael Calderon's Wheel of Life philosophy. And I use my friend Tari as an example because she enjoys her life. She lives her life. She travels a lot with her family, her husband, her kids. She's a prime example. You have to live your life. You have to enjoy your life. And you can only do that if you're healthy. So let me emphasize, yes, you have to work hard, work very hard to accomplish your goals, to be, to do the things that you want to do. But ultimately, you want to be healthy. Without health, it's highly unlikely that you can enjoy your life. And I know many people that do all kinds of things. They drink, they smoke, they overdrink. Because I have to be honest, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I do drink, I'm a social drinker, but I never go over. I know when the next beer is going to push me over. So I try not to do it, right? So I know people that overdrink, that smoke different kinds of stuff, that put chemicals into their bodies, and then they go around saying, oh, I'm happy, I'm fine, my life is good. But I can tell you that most people that I know that do that, deep down, they're depressed. Deep down, they're unhappy. They don't know how to deal with that unhappiness or their contentment with an unhappy life. So they try to find external motivators to motivate themselves to feel happy. They think they're happy or that they're making themselves happy because they look things from outside of themselves to make themselves feel better about themselves. Material things, physical interactions, all that kind of stuff. And I'm telling you, you can do all that if you want, but it's so much better if you go deep inside. You find yourself, you connect with yourself, and you'll find joy. You'll find joy deep inside that will allow you to enjoy your life better. And that's the message that I want to bring people simply. I want people to be happy. Because when I can help someone to be happy, that makes me happy. And isn't that the whole point of life, is happiness? But happiness that comes from joy, from the inside, not from the outside, not from material things, not from other people, not from yourself. You already have inside of you everything that you need to live a good life, right? So when I talk to people about this, yes, they listen. They listen for a few minutes, and then their mind wanders. So I got my new Samsung Gear VR, and I can put my phone here, and through my phone, I can show people my work as a CHW, as a professional life coach, and I show them me living my life, enjoying my life. In this picture, you have Tari doing it. But in my videos, if you go onto YouTube and you put in Rafael Calderon, or you put in CHW Forever, you're going to find me doing all kinds of things, all kinds of fine things, all kinds of fun things, because I enjoy my life. I love being alive. Life is wonderful. Life is good. Okay? It's challenging. Sometimes I get my challenges, but life is still good. So now, by putting this on my phone, on my VR, I can share with people my experiences, and I can make it more real for people. I can make it more fun, more exciting. And if you haven't used a virtual reality, a VR, Samsung Gear, I'll tell you how it is. So you put your phone in, right? And then you put this on. You see? It looks kind of odd. I probably look kind of odd because I have this thing on. But I want to show you how it works, right? So people watch that. Whatever you're watching on your phone, it makes you feel like you're in there. So what I'm trying to do now is to give people an opportunity to see how it looks like to enjoy your life, like I enjoy my life. And I'm being clear and I'm being honest. My life is not perfect. I have issues that I'm dealing with. I have things that I have to overcome. But at the end of the day, God loves me. I love God. My family loves me. I love my family. I have friends. I have good friends, real friends. Okay. I have a beautiful flower in my life right now, and life is just good. Life is beautiful. Life is lovely. I thank God and I thank all of you for giving me some of your time and to hear me talk about these things. But believe it or not, most of the people that I've been able to work with, they work with me because they've seen how I live. So that's why I'm talking about myself, why I'm sharing that, hoping that I can motivate you to want to talk to me about doing the same. And that brings me to this book. This beautiful book that I have brought before on my class. Let me see if I can pull it out. Can you see my book? Let's see. This book is like a Bible of health. It will tell you how to live a healthier lifestyle. This is the book that I use when I teach my classes, my diabetes self-management classes, and my chronic disease self-management classes. This book is really, it says it, living a healthy life with chronic conditions. And chronic conditions, it goes anything from, it says self-management of heart disease, arthritis, diabetes, depression, asthma, bronchitis, emphysema, and other physical, mental, and, oh, I'm losing an end, other physical and mental health conditions, right? So when I work with people to make their lives better by making them healthier so they can create that ideal lifestyle, I don't do it just because I heard something somewhere and I'm trying to get them to do it. I do it because I have studied. I am licensed to teach these classes based on this book. I have taught more than 15 classes. I have helped more than 100 people to start creating that ideal lifestyle, be a living a healthier lifestyle. And I have to be clear and tell you that creating an ideal lifestyle is not something that happens overnight. This is not something that you take a pill and all of a sudden your life becomes ideal. No, you have to work at it. As I have always said, the Wheel of Life philosophy has 8 areas. Okay, you have spiritual guidance, health, work and career, companionship, fun and recreation, financial literacy, education, family and friends, and back to spiritual guidance. It's a wheel, right? Each one of these areas has to be balanced. If one of these areas is not balanced, it's going to affect the other. And if 2 or 3 areas are off balance, they are going to unbalance the wheel, your Wheel of Life philosophy. And if your Wheel of Life philosophy is unbalanced, I'll tell you what's going to happen. It's just like if you get a flat tire in your car, you'll still be able to move forward, but it will be an uncomfortable, difficult ride, right? But if you put air on that tire, it will be fine. Now, if you don't put air on that tire, eventually that tire is going to blow out and the car will not be able to move forward and then you'll get stuck. And unfortunately, that's what I see a lot. I see a lot of people living stuck in bad situations, in unhappy relationships, in unhappy lives, in unhealthy conditions or situations, and all because they're not reaching out for help. All because they're not thinking there's got to be something better out there than what I'm living, and how do I find it? And most importantly, because when I ask them to let me help them, they don't seem to be interested because they're too busy living their lives as it is. In reality, all that happens is that they become complacent and they think that it's okay to live a life like that, a life without joy, without true happiness. And I try to tell them, no, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so now you have all these tools. And lastly, I want to touch on this, and I saved this CD for last because this is a relaxation CD. Okay, every night before I go to bed, I play the CD and I relax myself. You know, sometimes when my beautiful flower and I have disagreement, I tell her I'm going to go to sleep. I have to unwind. And how do I unwind? How do I unwind? I listen to my relaxation CD. It's part of this book, right? I do my belly button healing every night before I go to bed. I do my 3 to 5 minutes. When I wake up in the morning, I do it again. That's why if you have met me, let's say 7, no, not even 7, 8 years ago, no, 7, 8 months ago, last year, I didn't look like this. I mean, I know I'm not looking at my best. Hope I can get my whole chat here. I'm not looking at my best, right? When I was in the military, I was like a little soldier. I was a little machine, a physical, toned up machine. As time goes by, years happen, things happen, you add up a few pounds, right? But my pounds had been added to stress, to my inability to move forward with my plans, my dreams, my goals. I was working a regular job, and I was not born to be a worker. I was meant to be an artist, a creator. And then I work hard. I'm meant to work hard at creating my ideal lifestyle, be living a healthy lifestyle, but being able to, because I can live a healthy lifestyle, because I live a healthy lifestyle, then I can work very hard in making my dreams happen. I read it somewhere a long time ago that in life, you either spend your whole life working for somebody else or working to make your dreams happen. That's what I'm doing. To me right now, doing this TV show, communicating with you, this is a dream for me come true. Right now, I'm living my ideal lifestyle. I already told you, okay? Spiritual guidance wise, you know my Word of Life philosophy. Spiritual guidance, for me, I'm close to God. I have a close connection with God, okay? Health, I'm healthy. I mean, you can look at me and I know I feel healthy. Not you, I'm healthy not because I look healthy, because I feel healthy, okay? Working career, yes, I have a regular job, but I also have my career, which is this. I'm a community health worker. It's what I do, okay? What's it? Yeah, career. Then companionship, I have my beautiful flower. We're working on things. There's nothing but love between us. Okay? Fun and recreation, to me, this is fun. I travel in doing this work. This is fun. I help people. To me, that's fun. Okay? Financial literacy, I'm learning how to manage my money. Because financial literacy is not just about making a whole bunch of money. It's about learning how to manage it. Education, I educate myself all the time. That's why I'm licensed to teach this class. That's why I'm licensed to teach my diabetes self-management classes. That's why I learned as much as I can, and I get as many certifications as I can to be more useful, to gain more education. Okay? And then family and friends. I love my family. I live my family for my family and my friends. I spend as much time as I can with them. I communicate with them all the time. We are close. We're connected. So see, I'm living my ideal lifestyle. I have created my ideal lifestyle because I'm healthy, thanks to God. I want you to do the same. And with that, as usual, like they say, when you're having fun, time flies. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. I sincerely appreciate it. Happy New Year in advance. This is Tuesday. New Year is coming around the corner. I wish you a very, very happy 2018. And it's up to you to make it great. Get started from day one. Contact me. Let me know how I can help. Now you know my tools. Now you know about me. So let's get together. Let's talk. Let's create our ideal lifestyle. And with that, I thank you so much for your time. I sincerely appreciate it. Your friend, your host, your CHW, Rafael Calderon. God bless you.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.